Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the JMB
The JMB Show.
I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with
Jake.
And today we are going to be reviewing different kinds of cubes and what we recommend for beginners, intermediate, and pro level cubers, and what you need for competitions. Alright, Jake, do you mind holding the camera?
Oh, yeah.
Or I don't like this.
Yeah, I guess it.
Yeah.
I guess it'll probably have to go like this.
Alright.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
Sorry, guys, my hand is shaky.
the first thing I'm going to review is the timer.
All right. You know what?
So that's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
When it's off, to turn it on,
Mhm.
all you do is press this red button, and the camera turns on, or the
All
camera,
right.
the timer turns on.
Yep.
To use the timer, all you gotta do is take both of your hands and put them over the hand pads, just like that. And once you see that green light go on, you can let go of the motion pads. You can do your solve to quickly stop the timer. All you gotta do is quickly put your hands over the timer to stop the timer. And that is what they call the timer for cubing or for speed stackers, cup stacking. Next thing you're gonna need to use for a competition is what they call a mat. So the mat is for when you do your solve, when you have your timer going, you can drop the cube that's on the mat, and it will prevent you damaging the table from the cube because you're dropping it on the mat that's on the table. Alright, onto the cubes. First, we have the Ivy Cube. I would definitely recommend the beginners doing this cube because this cube can only move in two different ways. Just by doing these things called algorithms, all you gotta do is do a couple of them, and then you already have them solved. And I would definitely recommend this for beginner cubers.
All right.
For another beginner puzzle, it will be the 3x3, either the stickerless or the sticker. This is the Rubik's brand. This brand is pretty tricky to get a hold of nowadays because it's over 50 years old now. I would say this is more of an intermediate level. Same thing with this. The only con is that this one doesn't have magnets attached to it when this one does. Next up, we have the intermediate puzzles, and they're both stickerless. We have the Pyraminx. We have the stickerless Pyraminx and the jelly Pyraminx. I would recommend this for intermediate players because it's more of like a puzzle that you need to do when you want to relax. The corners do twist on all of these puzzles. Don't be cheating, people. The pro on this one is that there's magnets on this one when there is magnets on this one. So there's magnets on both Pyraminxes. Or I should say on all three, as you would see in my buddy's Hair's collection soon. Next up, we have what they call the Megaminx. Pros out there, I know you can solve this because you know how to solve all the cubes I already reviewed in the past. So, with that being said, I would say this is more of an advanced cube. Would you agree, Jake?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so this is more of an advanced cube. The corners do twist. I'm not 100% sure if this one does. Might as well take a quick peek. Don't do that.
Oops.
Because pieces will fall off. As you can see right here.
Yep.
So-
sorry if the camera goes down, but I'm gonna go ahead and bend over and pick it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I got my
And
hands on
that
it. Here we go.
is, thank you. That is all of my cubes in my collection. Jake, go ahead and take it away.
Alrighty.
Sorry, guys.
Yep, sweet deal. So this is my collection here. We're gonna go in this direction. So first off, we got this 2x3, and I think this is definitely one for beginners because it's smaller. It's somewhat a classic, and it's got stickers on it. This doesn't have magnets, right?
No, it doesn't.
All right. So I guess that's a bit of a con, but yes, this cube is definitely recommended for beginners. Let's tilt this. Yeah, that's okay. All right, yeah, that's good. Next up, we got the classic 3x3, but
Oops. Sorry, guys.
now we've got the classic 3x3, but unlike a classic one, it's chrome or shiny, and this does have magnets, and this is definitely a good one for beginners. And yeah, right, that's that one. Next up, we got the Pyramix with stickers, and this is I definitely recommend this one for. This is definitely recommended for intermediate. Did I say it right?
Intermediate.
Yeah. This is definitely more of an intermediate cube, and this does not have magnets, so I would say that is a bit of a con, but if you're an intermediate, then this would be a fun cube for you. Next, we have the Gear Cube. This is definitely a more intermediate one, and I like how the tops here turn like a gear, and yeah, that's about it for that one.
Would you recommend that for beginners or more of pro players?
Probably more pro players. Oh, I almost got a whole side solve by doing that. Not quite though. All right, now we've got more pro ones coming up here. Now we got our first 4x4, and this one doesn't have stickers, but it does have magnets. Bit of an interesting cube here. I really like the structure of it. And yeah, this cube is definitely recommended for more pro solvers.
And does the cube have magnets in it?
Yes, it does. And I think you can tell by the sound. And last but not least, we have the Megaminx. And yes, this is definitely a more pro one, and this is recommended for more pro Rubik's Cubers out there. And if you are pro, then you would know how to solve this. I'm not 100% sure how to solve it, but I have a bit of an idea how each of the sides. I have a bit of an idea.
Yeah, sorry.
It was cutting out my face. I have a bit of an idea on how each of the sides turn. Yeah, they're like pentagons on each side, and I figured out how they all turn. But yeah, this is more recommended for pros. But that's it for my collection.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, this is your host, Tony, and I'm here with
and Jake.
saying thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace.